I think it might get really weird up in here. So, for those that can't hang with the weirdness, nobody cares. Yo. It's only the first year of weirdness, actually. Let's get I don't know. I just unconsciously grabbed this deck of cards, so I guess we're gonna flip one. I didn't really have an intention for the message anyways, other than I kind of wanted to talk about supernatural conspiracy shit. I don't want to, but I feel like it's necessary. Oh my goodness, we have change. Things are changing. For the good or the bad. That doesn't help anything. You know, the first instinct is to pull another card. What's changing? But without using the cards, let me just say what I think it is. I think it has to do with the conviction or the confidence or the tone or the inflection, like your voice is aligning. It's like the authentic voice of truth, regardless if it's weird, supernatural, taboo, controversial, whatever. It's like those fears that keep us silent is what's changing. My first year of weirdness is just desperate to get all the way into fucking 5th or 6th because that's what's up. Like that's where I'm at. Why do we? It's not just me. I mean, I personally, I have tapped into, you know, a level of confidence with my weirdness to expose myself on a rare level. You know, like I just heard Jim Carrey. Like Jim Carrey, he's fucking weirdness to the in the 10th gear. He's just, you know, no shame. It's his magic. But, you know, it's hard to hone in on a very delicate, sensitive, very significant message when you're not it's like I haven't practiced refining my weirdness into the message that is so significant. And so I guess practice makes perfect. Just say it, you know, enough times, and it's like I don't have to upload this video. And there's several times where I'll give a message, and then I just won't upload it, and I'll do it like several times, And like that's a new thing. But for me, it is like the first year I did videos, I didn't edit, I didn't even do my hair much. Oh my god, it's so embarrassing. I just did the message and uploaded it without redoing it. Maybe very few times that I restart. But now it's like I'm getting the animal spirit hyena. I think we should just read it real quick because well, I guess we don't have to. It's just it describes an energy of somebody who can make a joke out of anything because I could. But if I were to take this sensitive situation more seriously and give the refined message I've been trying to create, it's like, will it ever be the perfect message? I don't know. I think in a few years I'll have it down to where I'm like, yep, it's perfect, and I'll travel and public, be a public speaker about the paradigm shift and the serious sacred knowledge that is not going to be sacred anymore. It's going to be open to all of us. And I don't know, there's been extinction events that there's theories about, but like there's, potentially, most likely, a character or two or more that know exactly what happened. They have the information of, what they did different at each, 26,000 year cycle. And so if they keep this knowledge from the collective, it's like, that's bold. And maybe at one certain cycle, the whole collective was in on how to survive or overcome. But like, I guess, I don't know. It seems like history is insinuating that there's been a collapse. It's like we haven't been able to prevail. Well, it's like a few of us do, because clearly we're still here. And, maybe there is no fault or mistake. It's like just the natural cycle of Gaia, Earth cleansing herself of just an overpopulated, distorted, no good intention population. Just too much. It's like Saddam and Sidon or whatever. It's like, just start over. There's nothing worth saving in that situation. I mean, I'm just narrating. So I don't know. And I found this piece of information, like a document. I have a photo of it. Maybe I'll show you guys. I just came across it, and I don't know. Who knows the validity of these documents or the resources? It's like, what do we actually know? Can't see. Hold on. Basically, it was talking about. Well, let's just see. Just give me a second. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. I suppose you could fast forward until we find it. Can I find it? I deleted, like I was on my phone for like an hour earlier deleting old photos and videos to clear up space, and so I went through so much history, exes and all. It was like, and then I have so many videos of me when I was not in a very good place. I don't know why I decided to document so much of the, well, I guess I know why. So there would be evidence of the before and after, but I don't think many people want to see much of the before. Maybe just like a small clip of the busted anyways, I don't remember seeing all this shit. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it. Anyways, talked about the population in like 2019 maybe, and the government's gross balance. It was like population 8 billion, right, in 2019, and so they say. But it was predicted on this graph that in 2025 there would be like only 100,000 people, or wait, something like drastic, like just scary. And there was like, I don't know, like $26 trillion for the military in 2019, according to this graph. And then in 2025, it says that they'll only have like a few million. Just, I mean, my point is, unless you have the ability to travel the world and take census of population and somehow get a hold of the balance of all the government, the money balance of all the governments, it's like, how do we even know? And how can we even trust? I can't even trust. It's so unfortunate. I can't even trust. There's not a whole lot I can trust. Because when we're dealing with eternity and multiple incarnations or parallel universes, when you've seen somebody be a certain way and the next day they're a totally different way, or a document on your phone and the next day it's different, or it's like when you have experienced contradictive scenarios within what you think is like the same reality, but like enough it's like once you've seen so many paradoxities or polar opposites or just suspicious situations, the only source of trust is yourself. It's like that's why your consciousness is so precious and the most important possession, your only possession to cultivate and you know, protect your choices that create consequences that have this ripple effect into eternity, and then it like has this like a spiral shape, and it all comes back around and it'll intersect at very interesting reality. Anyways, your thoughts that manifest into an action, and that action creates ripple effects and repercussions, good or bad. And from one life cycle to the next, if you're not aligned with, if you're not aware of what you're doing and why, it's going to create the twilight zone and chaos and a conundrum for everybody just trying to be aligned with some sort of purpose and intention. But it's like, yo, just be very careful of your conscious and what you create, because it will lead you down an infinite amount of abysses. It's like there's only one center, and that's a miracle, to hold on to the center of source in these days when the whole world is built on illusion, favored, rewarded for the most entertainment false narrative. It's like, well, that's cool, but thank goodness there's a one or two or just a few that hold on to the center of self, where source is the origin of creation, of life. Anyways, so I forget why I mentioned that. Yeah, so who knows how many people are on Earth, because the media, they'll just feed us whatever to, keep us distracted from the truth. But like, if we could just all be exposed to the truth, that's what I was saying. It's like these powers at the pinnacle of like an extinction event, or it's like I think we should all work together to, even there might be like some sort of catastrophic natural disaster that eliminates so many of us, but that's kind of like the only acceptable situation, not individuals hoarding the knowledge and abusing their power. I don't know. I guess the only one who will correct the things that, it's like, it might be immoral or wrong, but like, who's gonna stop them just because some of us pointed out, like, no, we should all be aware of all the things so that we can like accumulatively come up with, you know, the best way forward. I don't know, like marine biologists, like chemists that, or astronauts, it's like if you hoard this information from the common people, you might neglect somebody who is brilliant, but you just don't know because just ignorant or whatever, thinking that everybody's dumb. But like evolution of the human species is exploding because of so much suppression, oppression, and this fucking boxes we're in. It's like so many of us are like, I'm sorry, but like we're just breaking out of that shit. Like that's not, and so there's so many smart people breaking through, and they need to be acknowledged and lifted up, exposed, and so we can have like a reality that is just demolishes this one, this situation that we're in. It is disturbing. These cults and the trickery, the power tripping, oppression, suppression. I'm telling you, it's like this reality is pretty much like the most disturbing, disgusting, distorted, demented. Is like we're gonna go from such dark despair, like doomed for, you know, another extinction, into such a drastic, elevated state where the ones that are getting the confidence to speak their voice through, you know, through witnessing other people using their voice, they're like, well, it's like lighten the flame. And the only, you know, real fear of this exposing brilliant truth sayers is because the ones who have been in power, they're not trying to protect some sort of apocalyptic end of days. They're trying to protect their identity, their false identity to be exposed. It's like, oh, you caught me. It's like nobody wants to be caught with the hand in the cookie jar, but like and it's not just your hand in the cookie jar, it's a systematic spiritual exorcism of an entire population. All the governments working in cahoots, like researching the human behavior, the human condition, and how can we make sure nobody sees that we're puppet masters and not the best source of information for evolution. And so it's just, I don't know, so many people see through and are past that old paradigm and building the next. But like some of us, like myself, just now waking up to the fucking, it's like, whoa, how embarrassing to be so manipulated. It's not embarrassing, it's like we had no chance. They are so brilliant, the way that they manipulate and deceive. It is bizarre. For example, focusing on self-care, they have turned that into selfishness. It's like the opposite of what's right They have literally convinced us of the opposite of almost everything that is actually correct. And it's like your soul or your subconscious is noted the whole time that something is not quite right. But like, until you, I don't know, go through something very serious, like a near-death experience or something, or, you know, they get exposed and there's just literally no doubt, or you find a fucking secret room with all these documents where you can't pretend like you didn't see the things. It's like something happens, we finally fucking wake up and we put the pieces together, and even then still takes years to fucking acclimate or process one reality to the next. But here we are, mid-shift, and playing a very powerful, important role as somebody who knows the things and is speaking on it. An example for others to have confidence so that they can speak on their things too. So I've been saying this for months and months, you guys, trying to encourage you to say what you gotta say, even if you are what's it called, sacrificed? What do they do to Jesus? They I know there's another word. But yeah, the truth is worth dying for. And so some of us have died for the truth. But anyways, let's just see here. Ooh, taking risks. Open your mouth. Say the things. Because time has come to say the things. By speaking the truth, it literally shifts reality. Engineers, it's like an architectural tool of a tool that must be utilized. Otherwise, it's just in the ethers. If you speak the truth, then reality shifts and realigns to the truth. As fucked up as it might be, it's time. Too much is, it's just time. There might be a little chaos for a minute, but there are those of us that have gone through the chaos, overcome, and organized the new reality, and we are pinnacles or beacons or portals or whatever, the node, the apex, the fucking pillar, a center where people can anchor when they are out just in the twilight zone. Like, it's like, well, we'll be okay because I'm okay, and I have gone through who knows how many deaths. So you guys need to be one of those beacons too, out loud. Okay, so I hope to help. I love you guys so much. Until next time.